Guy. Welcome to the Not Listening Party. Joining me is the wonderful Maze. We had so much fun doing this for the Gods of Evil Rise when we did the listening party for that. And we wanted to do that again for the Not. This is a very appropriate album to do a live reaction for. It has been a very, very long day. I've been avoiding Discord. I've been avoiding Twitter for the most part. Facebook was a little rough. Yeah, how is it going for you? How's it going for you? Avoiding everything.
For me, hard.
It was pretty difficult.
I kept seeing like notifications on Facebook and Discord, and I was like, nope, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
And I had one moment where I was like, well, maybe a little peek won't hurt. I could just listen to like one song without DC, and then I was like, no.
Yeah.
I would feel like such
hard.
betrayal. I can't get the chat to open for me.
No? I may actually have to have you connect your phone to this because it's not letting me mute the volume on the iPad.
That's fine. Like, I can see the chat, but I can't interact with the chat. Isn't that weird?
That is very weird. So I don't know if you want to sync it up to your phone real quick. But yes, it has been a very long day trying to avoid spoilers. I've had a couple people kind of comment what they thought about the album, which that part's fine. You know, just because someone says that they don't like the album doesn't mean that I'm not going to like the album. Or somebody saying that they do like the album doesn't mean I'm just going to automatically. The hardest part for me was when people were like specifically talking about things that happened. That's where it was rougher. You are synced up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick. I am going to turn you back off and then turn you back on. That way there's no interference from this because it happens.
If you say so.
It does. But yes, I think without further ado, once we get it linked up, we should just jump right into it.
Yeah, so when I search ICP on streaming, that CD doesn't even come up.
The Naught doesn't?
No.
Okay, I can pop into...
No, like, I can manually do it. I'm just saying, like, that's a flaw. Like, if I type in ICP to iTunes and I select albums, that should be the first one that comes up.
Yeah, I agree. But you did find it?
When I type the full thing in.
Okay. Alrighty. Real quick, though, real fast before we jump into that, I do real quick want to give a shout out. First of all, to everybody that's in the chat right now. But I have to give a shout out to our channel members who are Lone Floob. Huh?
Your channel members.
Yes. The channel members here for DCFAYGOGUY. Let's get Megs up to 1,000 subscribers, eh? Head over to her channel and subscribe. Link is in the description for that.
Maybe someday.
But shout out to our members, Lone Floob, Juggalotus Beatty John, Wes, Seth Moon, a.k.a. Cali Green, Jose Jimenez, Durable Object, Kabazucha Boom, Lorgasm, Charmakazi, Ivy Killa, Unique Freestyles, Do It For The Underground, and Impede 23. Thank you guys for your support. If you would like to support the channel, there is a link in the description where you can join and become a member to support it. It is greatly appreciated. So shout out to you guys. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat right now. This is fucking awesome. And before we dive in, all right, I am going to ramble just a little bit longer. Part of why we wanted to do this, and you raised a really good point.
I did?
Yes, about like back in the day. Oh. That's what you did.
Yeah, can I share that?
Do that.
Okay, so we were talking about it, and I said, you know, back in the day before streaming and stuff, that's how you listened to albums. You would wait for, like, whichever friend could afford it, and you would all go to their house, and you would peep the new album. Like, I remember where I was the first time I heard Bang Pow Boom was with a group of juggalos. That was way before streaming. I didn't even have a smartphone back then. So doing this type of live stream is kind of reminiscence in that, because though streaming services are amazing, it has kind of taken away that getting together physical part. But because we're doing a live stream, this is kind of like a modern day version of a bunch of juggalos getting together to listen to the new album. Some of us have heard it, some of us haven't. And so we're kind of wanting to see what our friends' reactions are and their thoughts and feelings on each song. And it's just like, thinking about it in that retrospect, like, got me really excited, because I was like, it's like old times where We just getting together with a bunch of friends and really pumped about this new album.
And for me, the experience with the Gods of Evil Rise listening party was most of the people in the chat had already listened to the album, so they were genuinely watching us react. And some of it you could see they were like, "Oh, I think you're going to like this next one." And that was such a fun experience to go through. So as torturous as it was waiting until 6 p.m. today, I think it's been rewarding. And it definitely was for that reaction or for that listening party, and I think it will be for this one. So I guess
I just got to share a funny comment that I seen in the chat, which was, "I can't afford to pay attention. Ain't no way I can pay to be a member."
Oh, who said that?
I don't know why. That just like really got a good chuckle out of me.
Who said that? So the fucking chat is lit right now, you guys.
We got so many friends here too. Callie Green, Ecoside Fiend, Michelle's here. I'm loving this. Wes is here.
Hey, I'm glad to see Fusion House back in the chat.
That's who said it. Fusion House was who said I can't afford to pay attention.
He used to message me on Facebook.
I feel the same way. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He used to message me all the time, and he had not nice things to say in a humble among chat. And I don't hold that against anybody. It's whatever. But I'm glad to see Fusion House back in the chat. You ready to jump into this album?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right, the first one is the intro. And it's about 2 minutes long.
I'm immediately just thinking of that fucking teaser they put out.
That's what it is.
Cover that ass, wicked clown's gonna kick it. I watched that.
I already tell this is gonna be like everybody's ringtone.
Right. So that was. Oh, they're calling back the second fucking Joker, the second hand. That was Night of the Chainsaw. Fury. I see the devil. Oh, that's fucking dope. Ends up the greedy. That's vomit. Oh, this is fucking cool. What was that one? Blinking.
I feel like it's not over. I just paused it. I don't know where her bone went. She's like getting into everything over here.
Is she?
I had a really good video idea dissecting that.
Yeah.
And like just playing the clip of whatever segment and then like showing the album cover of like what that's from.
Yeah.
Like a really quick like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like not like stopping and talking and then pausing and just a quick like it's from this album, it's from that album.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Like playing it, but then you'd have like the flashes.
Yeah, that would actually be
really I don't know where her bone went, but she's like chewing and like bothering her sister and bothering me. And
which is funny because I feel like she had it in here.
Oh, here it is.
Perfect.
Take your bone, stay out of trouble.
We have a puppy that is just barely a year old, so she's getting into everything. I like that intro because going into it, I had seen people wondering like if there was going to be like a big unveiling like they had on the Wraith, and it's like, how do you really kind of do that? We already know what's.
Are you excited for the storyline of something a little bit different, like an atheist point of view?
Yeah.
Are you excited for something dark and different? And
I am, because I didn't, and I had seen somebody had post what the first hand of Joker cards is about, what the second hand is. And for me, it was like I was already there. Like my head was already, this is what the second hand is about. This is just kind of confirming that,
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. I absolutely love it. But I like that they're doing this intro, doing a callback to all of the Joker cards of this set, instead of having like a real Underground Baby, the unveiling moment where they montage all of their stuff. They're doing it in the intro, which is cool.
My only I don't know what you would call this, like concerns is that the album will be like mocking or like trying to convert you to come to their side.
Hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping that this album does it justice, and then it's like in a respectful way for atheists to not be offended and just like enjoy the album for what it is, and not be like a come join, you know.
Yeah, I feel like they will.
Well, I don't know. We'll find out.
Low Island. I'm just gonna like naturally do that through this.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? You know when people say like, oh, they like had a near death experience.
Yeah.
And they like seeing their life flash before their eyes.
Yeah.
It's like at the end, when everything goes black, you're seeing everything flash before your eyes.
Yes. And actually, I'm sure you've noticed there's 2 tracks called Flashback 1 and Flashback 2.
I haven't. I like just kind of. I just do want to make sure that before we like continue to go on, like, is everybody able to hear our vocals good compared to the music?
Oh, yes.
Like one's not like super loud compared to the other. Like you guys are able to hear us okay. I just want to make sure that before. Oh yeah, and they called it in the chat. Michelle did. It's an OJ or a screwdriver, and you are right and right. It is actually 2 cans of Sprite, some orange juice, 1 water bottle with a strawberry mango drink packet in it, like shooken up. Pour that bottle in there, and then some vanilla smeared off vodka. It's actually really good.
It is good. So I don't know if you want me to hold my thoughts on this, but I kind of want to get like a predictive, because I'd commented in a couple places.
Well, that's what this intro reminds me of, is like, you know, at the end, everything is playing before you. And really, that's ICP's life work, is all these albums.
That's true.
So are they at the end? Are they done making music?
No. They're planning to do a 3rd set.
Maybe
they're still holding on to that.
Not.
Jay definitely has been. But the prediction I have is Flashback 1 and 2 is like going to be a skit flashbacking your life, and then the final track is called While It Lasts.
Well, you just hold that until we get there, sir.
With a thought of enjoy your life while it lasts, because at the end there's nothing. So it's from that perspective.
Is it nothing, or does it reset? Like a clock.
Okay.
So what are your thoughts? Because my thought is like that is like the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
Like you're out, it's black. All the other Joker cards flash before you, and maybe even it's like a Judgment Day kind of thing. Like you know, everything's black, and all these Joker cards have gave their testimonies of your life or whatever, you know, and then.
Well, they each represent something in your life you're, you know, supposed to fix. That's what the first set is like things that you need to reflect and do so that you can make it to either heaven or hell, or to avoid hell but make it to heaven.
Right.
This set is going to be more about making the most of your life because there's nothing, right? So Mighty Death Pop is don't take advantage of your life, don't do stupid shit that could end your life. Missing Link is about finding what brings you joy and happiness, reaching a point of enlightenment within your life. Fearless Fred Fury, don't be taken advantage of. Stand up for yourself, but also make the most of it, you know, like with Game Over. Don't just waste away your life.
Right.
And the Yum Yum Flower to me is avoid toxic people in your life that could bring you down and make you not live your life to the fullest. So I think that's what that is the tick of your clock running out, and it's flashbacking each of these sets of Joker cards. Were you living your life to its fullest because it's about to end?
Or does it end and the clock's your new life?
Maybe.
All right, the next one is number 2. It's called the Naught. And it's 4 minutes long, you guys.
Oh, shit. Burning up.
One day, an unexpected pain in your chest. After that, there's no rest. Nope, nothing. There's no air to exhale. Just know the shit ain't fresh or stale. It's nothing. You can try to scream if you want, but you don't get the meaning of the knot. It's nothing. There's no colors in the sky or on the ground. You don't see shit when you look around. Nothing. You can't see your hands in your face, cause you ain't got neither. You ain't any place. You're nothing. I don't think you fathom what I'm saying. He don't even hear all that praying coming from nothing. You ain't either loved or hated. Everything you were disintegrated down to nothing. You don't even leave memories. Any legacy left behind you all means nothing. It's right. So a life so gone is death. After your final breath, no faith, no rest. When there's nothing left at all. It's right. So a life so gone is death. After your final breath, no faith, no rest. When there's nothing left at all. I don't give a fuck if you done it all, I've been everywhere. Now you was never there, so who the fuck cares? You're nothing. You might think you can bask in your past, but the only thing you bask in is ass. Nothing. Everything you did and you learned and you saw, none of it means anything at all. You're nothing. The cars and the money that you fuck with, unborn, that's what you should have stuck with. Nothing. You never had
This is definitely a
kids
Mikey
or
Clark
a wife
beat.
for a life. All that bullshit's been wiped off. Nothing. Maybe that sounds relaxing, but not when you don't amount to a fraction of nothing. Fucking street cred and your bloodshed.
I mean, it's kind of sad to think about, but it is true. And regardless of what religion you are, that massive CD collection, once you're gone, is nothing.
It's true.
No matter what religion you are, all the material items that you are hoarding mean nothing once you're gone. Now, yeah, a lot of my are vintage items or collectible pieces will go to family members, but they're not going to keep all this shit.
Right. That little guitar in the back to make me think of Light Up My Life. It's definitely
I like it. It gives like an edginess to it.
All that shit's just nothing. You don't even matter to you. Your daddy's dick never even splattered his goon. No, nothing. Everything you did in your past, all that shit vanished just that fast into nothing. Now it's like you never even did it. As far as you know, you didn't. Cause it isn't nothing. You was never here to begin with. And why the fuck would you care when it
They better not ruin this album with Shaggy the Airhead tag. I will be so mad.
I will tell you, I've seen people say no producer tags.
There better not be.
So.
I'm going to protest.
I definitely like this one. It's right where it needs to be vibe-wise.
Somebody in the chat was asking if you know they could get a physical copy.
A little bit of it's a what?
How they can get their hands on a physical copy.
Oh. Echo Side Fiend, spoiler alert, no producer tags.
That is not a spoiler alert. That is a blessing. You just gave me a gift, okay, sir? Thank you.
He just leaned out of the computer screen, kissed you on the cheek, and said,
He said, "Don't worry, child. You ain't got to sit on the edge of your seat and worry for Shaggy on the beat. You can just relax and enjoy the album."
But Mikey Clark on the beat with a fat beard, for sure. I do want to point out one thing that Echo Side Fiend also did say. He said, I don't like the "your legacy means nothing" line. That's completely untrue.
Yes.
Your legacy is the life you lived and the lives you touched. Agreed with that, but unless you're a historical figure.
I actually had the same thought. When I heard that, I had that. I left bullshit because when, like, let's say I was to die today, okay? Yeah. I have family members of multiple religions.
Right.
They're all going to grieve and sorrow differently.
Right.
They're not going to all collectively do nothing just because I happen to be an atheist and the Naught comes to greet me. Like, all that isn't for nothing. Like, you've affected people's lives. People you don't even, maybe not even know you affected their lives.
Yeah.
And so for nothing and no one's gonna remember you. And when I heard that lyric, it did kind of like, I was like, I didn't like it.
Right. But I think maybe that's the moral of the story. Maybe that's the whole point of it is if you're not living your life to the fullest, like what legacy are you leaving? You're nothing. You're not going to be remembered.
Mm.
And one line that always really stuck to me is in the movie Troy.
Yeah.
Achilles was not going to go fight in the war. His mom said, and I'm going to paraphrase and misquote it like a motherfucker, but she basically said, if you don't go fight in this war, you're not going to be remembered. Your family will remember you until several generations later, nobody will remember you.
Yeah.
But you go fight in this war and put your name in history, everyone will remember you. That always kind of stuck with me. So it's like,
how selfish too, because
how do you leave your mark on the world? You know?
Why do you have to leave a mark?
I mean, you don't. But I'm just saying, like, if you're okay with just, you know, leaving a memory for your family, at some point that family may forget you generations later. Because do you remember your great grandfather?
Yeah, but what's the line? Where's the line at? For where you cross over to leaving a mark and where you don't? Because there are, is it famous? Is that you need to be famous? Because in that case, there's famous people my great grandmother used to listen to. I don't know who they are.
That's a good point too. That's a good point.
But I know my grandma, and she wasn't famous.
I guess.
So where's the line at for leaving your mark? Because regardless, many generations down the road, you could disappear and you could not.
Well, and that's a double-edged sword too, because people are always going to remember Abraham Lincoln. Well, you know, they're always going to remember people like Martin Luther King Jr. for what he did. They're going to remember people that did good things, but then people that did bad things like Hitler, Osama bin Laden, they'll also now always be remembered for the bad shit they did. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword for sure.
But there's also people in the world who don't know who either one of those people are.
Yeah.
All right, the next one's called Watch Me, and it's 4.5 minutes. We're getting some good lengthy.
That's a similar tempo to Suicide Drive.
Watch me jump and pop out. See me do my dance. Watch me with my cock out right up on my county pants. Shit slice and cut you. Bloodshed in the sky. I'm nothing nice, so fuck you. Beat my phone for why. Watch me smoke and burn you. See me bust my gun. Stab and choke until they poking.
It feels like Mighty Death Pop vibes.
Yeah, there's definitely no Mikey Clark beat.
The wicked clowns will split you down to pieces 42. Watch me pull my throwing knife, see me make it fly. Watch me slowly end your life, it enters through your eyes. 2 scoops of ruby bustle.
Yeah, abracadabra vibes.
Fear the F and beard. I'm loving this song. He said he didn't like it.
See me boogie boo, I'm really there. You ain't dreaming, what the fuck could you do but die?
Yeah, this song is not ass. I like it.
You don't like ass?
I like your ass.
Well, then the song is ass. See, it's all about perspective, baby. All about perspective.
Yeah, music is subjective. Can I just say how good it feels to hear them on a Mikey Clark beat, though?
Is it the drink or is it the music?
Probably both. This totally is giving me like Suicide Drive vibes though off Gods of Your Eyes. You hear it? I am tipsy. Just a little.
Watch me go to prison, see me bust right out. Ain't nothing wrong with your vision, the barrels in your mouth. My dogs are too covered, we struggle every night. Sometimes it's bad, it gets too mad, and on my face it bite hard. Watch my head explode, blood from my neck it flowed. Blood is squirting, dripping, wouldn't quit till I had that shit sold.
Someone put it's gas, not ass.
Yeah, Ryan Lovejoy. I see that.
Watch me cut the fucking bass and cut out all the treble. 2 scoops of boo, I'm really there. You ain't dreaming. What the fuck could you do? But this week you shit up, split your shit up, pull the shit you getting hit up. What you think is split your neck up in this video. The roof is on fire. We don't need the water, let us all burn alive.
Oh.
This week you shit up, split your shit up, pull
That's
the shit you getting hit
Yeah.
up. What you think is split your neck up in this video.
Feeling good over there?
I like this song.
The roof is on fire. We don't need the water,
Let us all burn alive.
2 scoops of what we bust on. Everybody panics. They scared we revere, but feel like psychos and satanic. Watch me run the demon. You see me boogie boo. I'm really there. You ain't dreaming. What the fuck could you do? But
I'm seeing a lot of hate in the chat over this song.
Really? This is good. This is
Yeah,
catchy.
I'm surprised.
Alchemist says it's very generic. Okay, I can see where you feel like that. This
There's still like half a minute left.
is it really?
Okay, well, we'll listen to this album like several times after this, but I'll just say this. It's not that I don't like the song, but I don't love it,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I'm finding it catchy now, but I can see where the novelty of it could wear off.
Like if you're listening to this or like go to a concert and someone's bumping it in the parking lot or at the gathering, like yeah, fine. Like I don't hate it, but it's not a song that I will gravitate towards. It's probably going to be a skip song.
Yeah. I could see the novelty wearing off after time. This is up there with Get Clowned off Found. This is up there with I'ma Kill You off Bang Pow Boom. This is When I'm Clowning, I Get Silly. You know what I mean? Like off Death Pop. This is going to be in that category. It's a fun, clowny song. Maybe sometimes I skip it. Maybe sometimes I listen to it for shits and giggles. But it's not going to be I'm going and I'm listening to this song on my drive home. Well, maybe. I don't know.
Well, maybe if you need to pick me up.
That's true. But I like it. It's catchy. But I can see where it might wear off. Do it for the underground. Motherfuckers hate fun. They probably do.
There was like
some people probably do.
There was just like so much hate in the chat, and then there's just a couple people that were like, "What are you talking about? This song is awesome."
And I'm one of those people that usually when someone's like hating on stuff, I'm like, I like it.
That's bullshit. Sometimes you just jump on the hate train.
Sometimes it happens. It does.
And I'll be like, "Have you listened to it?" And you'll be like, "No." And I'm like, "Well, let me play." Like Lady Gaga.
This is true. You've called me out on some pop stuff, and you've turned me around.
I played a couple Lady Gaga songs for him that aren't well known. And he was like, "Damn, that's Lady Gaga." And I'm like, "Yeah." So.
Young Crowbar. I think the song is better than all the songs DC just listed off. When I'm Clowning is pretty catchy too.
Yeah.
Okay, before we proceed any further, I do want to go...
If you could just catch your breath first, yes.
I do want to go on record and say, as of right now, my favorite Joker card of the second hand is Mighty Death Pop. That could change after this. It could not. But I do want to go out. I listened to it today just to kind of keep me away from social media. And I'm like, I really fucking love Mighty Death Pop. That's definitely my favorite of the second.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is yours?
It's hard because, like, we were together when Mighty Death Pop.
We've literally...
So, like, that was our first listening party was when that album came out.
Yeah. We first met and started talking when Bang Pow Boom was new.
So, like, say them in order. So it's...
Bang Pow Boom, Mighty Death Pop, Marvelous Missing Link, Lost, Found.
And the outtakes. Okay.
Fearless Fred Fury, and the Yum Yum Flower.
Okay, well, I'm not a Yum Yum fan. That's for sure.
The novelty of that album definitely wore off a lot.
Like, it's weird because we went to the Yum Yum Bedlam release party. Hey, get out of there. She's getting into my desk. I went to water. I'm sorry, my ADHD is. I went to water our apple tree earlier today, and I used like a little bucket to water instead of dragging the hose out. And as I'm like watering it, like I'm like just looking off, daydreaming. Something sprang my leg, and I look down, and our dog is like head into the stream, like ah. and like water is going everywhere. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Of course.
And I'm like moving the pitcher of water away from her, and she's following it. And I'm like, you are a psychopath.
She really is, especially catching cicadas
Ugh.
and not letting them go, and then taking her paw.
Look at her; she's a tyrant.
She really is.
Ow! And so yeah, we went to the Bedlam release party. It was so much fun. I wish they would have done one for Fearless Fred and then the Naught. I feel like that was an opportunity missed.
Yeah.
I had so much fun at that release party. We listened to the album like 8 times on the way home.
Yeah.
10 more times.
Well, I mean, like, I guess if you want to get technical,
you know, we listened to it like on repeat, and it was so good in that moment.
Yeah.
And then very quickly it was like, okay, I'm over it, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have the fly swatter?
I do. We don't hit hard with it, but it does work. It's a great deterrent.
What she does is she gets her sister's leg.
Yeah.
And just like gnaws on it like a chicken bone. And you would think her sister, like you would think it would hurt.
Yeah.
You'd think she would like yelp or, you know, fight back, but she doesn't. Yeah, and then like Fearless Fred Fury was another thing where like I really like 3 songs off of it, and that's about it.
Yeah. I will say I like Fred Fury more than Yum Yum for sure. And a lot of people in the chat right now are saying that Lost and Found are definitely better than Yum Yum. Yeah. I will also agree with that. Lost and Found are, for whatever reason, very underrated. I think they're way better than Yum Yum. But Yum Yum is a very different style that I think ICP played with, and they started to play with it a lot in Fred Fury.
For me, though, I feel like the Missing Link, and I know this is like a hot take, Missing Link's outtakes were better than Missing Link. And I can't wrap my head around the interview where Jay said all the songs on the Missing Link Outtakes album were songs that weren't good enough or didn't fit the vibe, so they didn't make the cut. And I'm like, you're insane. Why would you not take that Outtakes album, split it right in half, but half on Lost, half on Found? Then it probably would be my favorite Joker card in the second hand.
Yeah.
But because it's split into 3 albums, and I absolutely hate that, I'm going to have to say that I'm probably with you on Mighty Death Pop.
Yeah. I remember listening to it in the summer of 2012 when it dropped. And I was just like, this album's fucking great. And I still, when I listen to the intro and you get that, hey, Dad, your paw, who knew? The Mighty Death.
Yeah.
That still gives me chills. I got fucking chills today sitting in the waiting room waiting for hearing that.
Sitting in the waiting room waiting?
Yeah, waiting to hear that. So, yeah.
The next one is number 4, Everybody Dies. And this is 6.5, a little over 6 minutes.
Wow. Already feels like another Mikey Clark
driver. Anything but a survivor. Leaning dead over the wheel, drooling blood and saliva. I'm feeling more than miffed. My man, these slugs are my gift. From life to death, you shift. And it happened so swift. 3 old ass ladies all dead in a golden Mercedes. They always fear the day they die, ever since they was babies. Who's that hottie catching hollow points all up in her body? She kicked the bucket hard like some fucking karate. Here comes a postman. I burnt him up like some toast. Turned his ass into a shadow, an orb of ghosts. That bitch's honorary fat stepped out the laundry mat. Quick to get like squibs in her chest splat. Dude on a skateboard, congrats to me, my aim scored. Make sure that fool ain't late for his date with the Lord. EMC's on the way, but I reversed the journey. He showed up in the driver's seat, but left on the gurney. Everybody dies, 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 dies. Everybody raise to the east side. Everybody raise to the west side.
Oh, that's cool. Call back to Amazing Chuckle Brothers. Nice.
Work for food is what it said on his cardboard sign, until I pierced a bullet through the O and blew his mind. Screams of havoc and terror and utter pandemonium. Dead bodies, bloody bleeding, laying on linoleum. The chief fireman, heavy heaving, working the hose. The Draco blows, bullet holes in his clothes. Some fucking lady in the crowd screaming so damn loud, I threw one in her direction, left her forehead plowed. Run as fast as you can, my man, it don't mean shit. Soon as that thing spit, them legs beneath you quit. So say hello to the bad guy, the mad guy. I sent two through your mama's back and one through your dad's eye. Bang, bang, bam, bam, off in every direction. Slugs and people making personal connections. As the lady on the news tells you that everyone's dead, she catches one through the back of her head. Brains on the camera.
Oh, wow. This is like the Tower mixed with I don't know what else, but it's definitely reminded me of that.
Those of us that's happy, those of us that's satisfied, those of us that's running from it, those of us that's winners, those of us that lose at night, those of us that's running from it.
And this part's losing me a little bit because it sounded like a really dark song and it's making it more clowny.
Well, they are clowns.
Yeah.
I'm on a suicide mission, wishing I could be first. But I've gotta do much worse than fill my own hearse. I've got an earthquake, make my 30-yard six burst.
Kind of reminds me of how he rapped on Why'd I Have to Die, too.
I thirst and ache. I'm
Like his cadence. I love it. It's dark.
No more.
Yeah, but I don't like it going up, down, up, down.
Yeah.
Bloody, bleeding, casualty, screaming. Got 6 bodies in my van. My only plan to expand that number. Once they go under, they don't wake from the slumber. I shot a plumber, a student, a man in a Brinks truck, a kid in the second grade. Doctors and maids, they fucked. Teachers, preachers, and tweakers. Blow them all out these sneakers. Public speakers, both players and the fans in the bleachers. But are they over the phone or think they safe in their home? I'm breaking bones and leaving bullet holes in their domes. It's every man for themselves the day the sun don't rise. And it should come as no surprise when everybody dies. Everybody raise to the east side. Everybody raise to the west side. Everybody raise to the worldwide. Everybody raise to the east side.
I do wish, like, for this little sample, they would have, instead of everybody raise, everybody dies on the east side. Like, maybe have him go there, everybody dies on the east side, everybody dies on the west side. But it is a cool callback.
Yeah, she's bothering you.
Yes.
Oh, mean daddy.
Behave.
Yeah, someone commented it's that tempo change that just really kills the whole song.
But I mean, I guess it sounds like he's kind of celebrating that he's killing everybody. So it makes sense. It might grow on me more. And Div Tug, Robbie made a good point. Everybody raised on the east side dies. Okay, I like that. That works.
Hey. Hey. Spice water. No, ma'am. We do not knock on our sister. No, ma'am. We do not knock on our mommy or our daddy or our sister.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, like that one. I like that one a lot. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I like the callback.
So far, I'm really liking the vibe of this album.
Yeah,
Will you
sure.
stop? We were trying to live stream, ma'am. Did you not get the memo?
She did not.
She did not.
She did not.
She did not get the memo.
Yeah, she did not. Yeah, so far I'm definitely loving it.
I've seen a mix in the chat, like about half and half. People don't like the tempo change, and then some of them do.
Yeah. I've been seeing Fear the Effing Beard saying quite a bit that he felt like Mikey Clark lost his touch. I am curious. I feel like I talked to him previously in messages. Remind me, what did you think of Gods of Evil Rise? I can't remember. But I felt like Gods of Evil Rise was absolutely amazing. And I think the novelty of that album wore off for some people because like there's conversations I've had where people are like, yeah, I'm kind of like moved on from it. I'm like, how? That album was great. I actually ended up throwing it on yesterday, kind of prepping for today, some more modern sounding Mikey Clark shit. But yeah, you ready to keep moving?
Yeah. Number 6, Only Wicked Shit.
Oh, people give
and
us
this
praise.
is about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. 665.
They did reference 665. Yum Yum didn't do that.
Yeah.
It did once in Insomnia. The amount of sheep that he was counting.
I get dirty like a steak hoe, scheming on your bankroll. Later I can stay to buzz around like I'm Play-Doh, cutting yeah up on my table. Work for bitches in my stable, getting money like I say, so stack it up like some Legos. People tell me I'm unstable, tell them lamos I don't play those. Psychopathic is a label, head to swings in a fatal. My foot up in your a-hole, fuck around and get a halo.
This has got to be Shaggy the Airhead beat. Maybe Devereaux. Did we skip Happy Funday?
Oh, we did. Can we just continue with this one and we'll go back?
Yeah, that works. Kuma did this one? Shit.
There's a lot going on over here. I like this one.
I do like this one. Kind of reminds me of Play My Song a little bit. Same kind of track. Cotton candy fucking fans are for boy bands. We only rockin' family. Me and Shaggy Shags are killing it. Even your mama feeling it. Me is always free cause everybody's stealing it. You got the wicked baby. No, never been in the Navy, but I sail the 7 seas. Surfing on that purple gravy. This shit's only for the wicked. I stick, I poke and stick it. Leave it hanging out your neck. Then I pull it out and lick it. Our shit is family friendly fun. If your family killers, 5 juggalos versus 25 live gorillas, then you're gonna have 25 dead gorillas. Soon I love gorillas. But we had to seal the
fuck is up with that lyric? The fuck is up with that lyric?
I guess I missed it. I was vibing to the beat.
25 live gorillas, and you the 7 seas surfing on that purple gravy. This shit's only for the wicked. I stick, I poke and stick it. Leave it hanging out your neck. Then I pull it out and lick it. Our shit is family friendly fun. If your family killers, 5 juggalos versus 25 live gorillas, then you're gonna have 25 dead gorillas. Soon I love gorillas. But we had to seal the furry doom.
Okay, I can explain. Did you see that trend for a while where it was like 1 man versus 100 gorillas, or 100 men versus 1 gorilla? Who would win? Did you hear that or see that? I think that's the reference. I think that's what
I sure fucking hope not, because you know what that means, don't you?
No.
Do you know what that whole, were they like asking their husbands, do you think you could beat off 50 gorillas?
They don't literally mean beat them off, do they?
Yeah, that's the trap. They get their husbands on camera to say, well, maybe not, I say, well, what about 5? Or what about 1? Well, maybe 1. That's the whole thing.
That's fucking funny. I didn't know that there was a double entendre there to
Yeah.
the joke.
That's why it was just wives recording their husbands doing it. And if there were 25 gorillas, then there'd be no 25 gorillas. And I love gorillas, but like, what?
Did you catch that? Grow my dreadlocks back and drop Fuck the World Part 2? Woo!
We'll see. They said Violent J in the chat. Violent J definitely says some head scratching shit in this album. And then the next comment is, yeah, I seen Jay on live stream a few months ago talking about how much he loves gorillas and he wants to be a gorilla.
I remember that.
No ma'am. No ma'am.
Nope.
No ma'am.
Yeah, I
Shit
like
on
that
wire.
fucking song.
Okay, so my bad. I skipped
Happy Funday.
Happy Funday, which is number 5.
I would say this definitely is gonna be a clowny shit. When I'm clowning, I get silly. Like I just
Wrong album, boo.
popped up Billy. Jeremy Hamblin, Jay was definitely on drugs for Bloody Sunday because this shows what he can do when he's healthy. I'm glad to hear that. Bloody Sunday was the first time I was ever really disappointed by an album.
It ain't no chance. I'm coming back after I hit. Cause that pussy ain't shit. That's it. I'm bolting. Great Fago, I'm toting. Once I write it, it's broken. My nuts floating. And your mama jacuzzi. With a blunt and an Uzi. I'm getting boozy. Cause I wanna have fun. With the Mossberg shotgun.
You need to like hold her or
Till a
something.
roundhouse kick 'em.
She's doing everything.
Till the spit come. Sunday through Monday. Every day's gunplay. Cause I wanna be
She's
happy.
doing life water. Yeah, you.
Can we all just get along? Fuck getting it right, let's get it wrong. Let's hit a bomb, split by the thorn. Ding dong, ding bang. Whack a my ding a lang. Bang bang, bam bam. Bigelow. I'm a juggalo, not a gigolo. Dig it ho.
Okay, I'm glad that that line is on this song. Because when the teaser had that, I was like, what fucking kind of rhyme is Bang Bang Bigelow? I'm a juggalo, not a gigolo. Dig it ho. That was so like, what the fuck? On a song like this, it fits perfectly.
Big pun, what's fat in fact? My big gat goes pat, pat, pat.
Hey, the first positive thing Fear the Effing Beard had to say about this album. Dead Kelly is so good. I think it's safe to say that's going to be a good song then. Okay. Let's have some fun. This feels like a Mr. Happy callback too.
That's you right now. You're being a buzzkill. Yeah, you're a cute one though.
Happy. That was the end of it?
Yep.
Cool. I like it. It's goofy. It's silly. It's happy. It's fun.
Ow. I'm being terrorized over here. I'm trying. Like,
You want me to go ahead and just open that?
I'm trying to focus on the chat and the phone and make sure my mic's not covered. And then she's just being a terror.
Maybe she needs more toys. Maybe open the thing.
First, she's chewing on the cord over here. Then she's chewing on the table. And then she's on the stool here. I caught her with her mouth open. And that's when I got her with this. And then she started chewing on this.
She got charged up before we came. She was sleeping like an hour or two ago.
I keep trying to give her stay out of trouble bone, and she just takes it and then, well, puts it back out.
Maybe we need to open up so she can go get some toys.
So, did you see how many tracks are on here?
17.
Yeah. It's a pretty good album.
Yeah.
The next one will be number 7, called Flashback number 1.
Okay. Let's get
It's only a minute and a half, though.
It's definitely got to be a skit.
Where is she?
Behind you. Oh, this is going to be another flashback of all the songs. Yep, I think so. Okay, yeah, this is definitely gonna be like the intro. So that adds to my theory that the intro, the 2 flashbacks are all gonna come back during While It Lasts. And While It Lasts' big message is enjoy your life while it lasts.
You sit on my chair.
Sweater ass.
Stop. And that's pretty much it.
Kind of like a repeat of the intro, or a continuation, if you will, of the intro without the ticking of the talk. Ticking of the talk.
TikTok, yes or no?
TikTok, yes or no.
The next one is number 8, called Dead Kelly.
Oh.
Is there anything in the chat you want to get caught up on before I start playing it?
Juggalo Collectibles is the shit, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. Oh, and our other dog, Mia, loves watching Juggalo Collectibles. I don't know what it is about his voice, but as soon as we play...
He doesn't ever talk! What are you talking about? I love his voice. He never talks.
It's his editing style. I don't know. Every time his video comes up, our dog Mia is like glued to the screen. We're like, what is her?
Yeah. You know, actually, Juggalo Collectibles is going VIP for the Freak Show tour. And Jamie Madrox and Monoxide are blessed and privileged to be able to see what Juggalo Collectibles looks like. So not everybody has had that. You know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
Sure.
All right, Dead Kelly, number 8.
Yo.
Ha!
Yeah.
Hold up. What? Ha!
Hold up. Hey.
Hey.
Ooh. Hey. Hold up. Yeah. Ooh. Hold up. What? Yeah. Fucking print it. That's a fucking rap.
We should do that, a whole song, you and me.
Dead Kelly sleeps under a dumpster when the sun is out. The living laugh now, but the time's running out. The coffin lid shuts. Coffin dead shuts. Dead Kelly's titties look like deflated balloons, and she's always attracting gargoyles and goons. They wanna hit that. They wanna hit that. They wanna hit Dead Kelly. Dead Kelly smells like roadkill in the sun. The bitch dead and says that's when her happy begun. And I get that. I get that. Dead Kelly.
Not feeling this one as much, to be honest. Okay. It's reeling me in.
Dead Kelly, why do you cry? Death has you good, but you never will die. Soon I will pass, and at last I will fly with Kelly. Dead Kelly. Dead Kelly's Dead Kelly shrieks loud, barks off at the moon. Long netting hair stiff as crystals on a broom. I don't know why. I don't get why. Dead Kelly. Dead Kelly's foot was crushed by a truck on the spot. It's big and flat like a pizza. She walked with a flop, but it just swag, yo. It just swag, yo. Dead Kelly. Dead Kelly's got maggots living out of her ass. And she fits it like a dog scooting across.
This album is ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Young Crowbar. I don't like how Violent J raps on this one, but I like the chorus. It's kind of where I'm at with it.
Dead Kelly, why do you cry? Death has you good, but you never will die. No. Soon I will pass, and at last I will die with Kelly. Dead Kelly. Kelly don't care if she's stuck in the dirt. Kelly don't care if her blood don't squirt. Kelly don't care if her heart don't work. And she said dynamite, but death don't hurt. Kelly don't care, her eyes soak in her head. Kelly likes being buried under my shed. Kelly don't care, cause she's already dead. You can fuck her with a shotgun and stab her instead. Dead Kelly talks backwards and moves like a Sasquatch. The wildlife lover, possums live in her crotch and other animals. Dead Kelly in the back of her head is bullet holes from before or after she died. Nobody knows, it don't matter though. It don't matter though.
It really won't matter. That's probably what killed her.
Has an axe buried deep in her belly. I pulled it out, but her guts poured out like jelly. I left it in there. Dead Kelly's tongue hangs out a hole in her neck. That's alright, but it's weird when she's blowing my dick. But I don't care. No, I don't care. Dead Kelly, where did you
So I'm confused. Is this supposed to be like a necrophilia song? Or is he just like, is this just about some woman named Dead Kelly that got killed? Now she's just rotting in the woods.
No, she's underneath his shed.
Huh?
She's underneath his shed.
Oh. So he killed her. I must have missed that.
Yeah, he said something about her being, that she likes being buried underneath his shed. He goes, well, I guess it don't really matter because she's already dead.
Kelly don't care if her heart don't work. And she said dynamite, but that don't hurt. Kelly don't care, her eyes sunk in her head. Kelly likes being buried under my shed.
Okay.
Kelly don't care, cause she's already dead. You can fuck her with a shotgun and stab her instead.
This part right here is too much for me.
Is it?
It's like this chorus is playing more than the actual song.
I like it though. It's catchy. It saved the song for me.
I like it. It's just too much. It's too much Kelly. But it's like it's a lot.
So the concept I'm kind of picking up from this one is like, you know how they're always like, oh, you don't speak ill of the dead. This is kind of like, it doesn't matter, they're dead. You know what I mean? They don't care.
Well, for me, it's like a very catchy song, but I feel like it's one of those that's gonna like get stuck in your head and it's gonna like, oh,
that'll definitely be an earworm. It grew on me. I think the more I listen to it, the more it will probably grow. But I don't know. Just at first, I had to adapt to the way he was rapping.
I like it. Like I like the
verse.
like the vibe or the like way he raps and stuff. It's a little too much.
Yeah. A couple people were pointing out Dead Kelly and Dead Heather off of the outtakes.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when I first saw the track list, I was like, Dead Heather. That was immediately what went right into my head.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It grew on me, but it'll probably have to grow more. Not bad.
Number 9 is Here We Go.
Here we go. Hyde Park Peddler, anybody?
Let's go stab, let's go chop. Hang go suck, shaggy nuts hop. Little gummy guts with the poison drops. Your body go flip hop, goes to your tip hop. The carnival's back and the clowns out kicking. Cover that ass, wicked clowns gon' kick it. Nothing smelling the panties gon' stick it. Your bitch got a dick, oh no I ain't with it. Nope, that shit swing, switch, so cut loose. Pull that thing, loose, fill you out your got no clue. Big party in the grave, on the ground we spit. What you expect? We finna murder men, heading for history. It's getting written, no face in a place my fist won't fit in. Merry Christmas, we here to club. Wicked shit up in your town. Merry Christmas, we here to club. Make your heart club. Tennis Christmas. Cut goes kick, cut goes pop. Squeeze in the neck and your head goes pop. Hopping on the chick is spit, we finna swap. Get a brother stiff chop for taking in the split hot. Car full of clowns at the window, we bustin'. Middle of the day, nobody better see nothing. Other brothers see you go, man, the room let's rushing. All click, no bang, so I let the room cussin'. Foot kicks hard, your ass goes flat. Hit a homer with your head with a homemade back. Going love on the street, yo, what up, Chad? Hey, taking donations for making fools flat. Team Valid J be the joker card spinners. Motherfuckers took aim, but the lame fucks missed us. So spin that ass again, ho, we ain't no quitters. Don't give my life winners.
Here, the beard wants to know if you think we're gonna be getting a second 6-box set.
Yeah, I've had somebody else comment that on a video, and then I've seen people in Reddit, like they made a mock-up of what it could look like, you know, with all the artwork. I think it's possible, but I think it would have to be worth it to them to financially pay to have it manufactured. I don't know where their head's at when it comes to merch.
I don't think that they think they'll sell enough to make it worth it.
Put a hammer to your dome and give your forehead a slope.
Especially since streaming services and stuff. She's looking for something to bite. I like this one.
I do like this one. And somebody pointed out this is all shaggy. I noticed that this was all shaggy.
That's why I really liked it.
And I think that is good, because I noticed one of the biggest things that people complained about when it came to Fearless Fred Fury and Yum Yum, no shaggy solo tracks.
Yeah.
Which you had on Missing Link, Death Pop, and I'm pretty sure we did on Bang Pow Boom too, right? So, but yeah, I think there's a possibility they'll do a second box set.
I don't think so. I think if anything, they'll do a flash drive or something.
Yeah,
you got to think how much that all costs, and then if they get stuck with them, like that's a huge financial burden, and I don't think they financially have a lot of extra laying around.
Something else to consider though too is if they did that, what would that look like? Because
or maybe they'll do a limited like 100 or something like that.
Yeah. What would it look like though? Because the second set has 4 versions of Bang Pow Boom, technically 4 albums total for Death Pop if you include Freaky Tales, Smothered, Covered, and Chunked, and the Extra Pop
I just
Emporium.
don't see them doing it too much.
You have the outtakes for Missing Link. You have Flip the Rat. You have the 3 Seeds, which I'm sure you guys have noticed I've called the Yum Yum Flower the Yum Yum Flower because that's the Joker card. Bedlam is the album. The 3 Seeds are supposed to all be part of that Joker card.
Yeah.
So when you think about Yum Yum Flower, the 3 Seeds are actually part of the Joker card. They were supposed to be. They kind of lost their way a little bit with Woe. So like, what does that box set look like? Are they going to include all the extra albums too? Or are they just going to consider the main album? So, I mean, that would be an insane box set. And look what they did with the Yum Yum box set. It was literally just 4 CDs slapped into a case. No book, no nothing. It could look like that. Like you said, a USB drive. They probably just would do something like that.
Like that I could see them doing and charging, like $100. But you'd get so many albums.
Right.
I could see them doing that because that would have the space for it. Otherwise, they got to coordinate manufacturing all these different albums and then another manufacturer to do the box. It's a lot.
Yeah. And they would have to look at
it would be worth it for them. I don't think it would be financially a good move to do.
Right. And it seems like it seems like they've really dialed back on merch. And that's why we got Yum Yum box set the way we did. I don't know. I could be wrong. That's just purely assumption.
I don't think they're dialing back on selling merch, but the quantity over quality factor is lacking for sure.
Yeah.
Alrighty, the
Oh,
next.
sweet. Young Crowbar, I did want to point out because I've had a lot of people asking about physical CDs. They made a post showing off the CD. Cool. I've actually been like checking Scotty D's Facebook page all fucking day just to see if he posts pictures of it.
I just wish they would have outlined the knot in white.
Yeah.
Made his eyeballs white and outlined him in white, or do the red eyeballs and the red outline. I think white would be better, but
Yeah.
I just don't like the black on black. I don't like that because the mock-up we seen of the thing, the box set, it just, you couldn't even see the knot.
Right.
And if it just had a white outline and white eyeballs, it would be totally badass.
Yeah. I think for the album cover, though, the reason I like it is how ominous it is that it's there. And at any moment, it's just going to eat you, and you're not even going to see it coming because he blends in so much with the darkness.
You ready for me to do the next one?
I'm ready.
Number 10, Cinnamon Pigtails.
Oh no, this is going to be a sex song.
Man, don't even try it. Don't even try it, man. That bitch, I like. Don't even try it, dog. I got catfish bad, y'all. Let me tell you about cinnamon, Miss Pigtails. Fake eyelashes and press-on nails. Met her on some Instagram, flim flam. At first, I thought she was a hoe by scam. Send me a picture, holding up a peace sign. Well, hot damn, this bitch is fine. Let me take you.
That's how he verifies people.
She even called me an Uber and then paid for it. Told my driver drive and airport glory. And as he did exactly as instructed, I pictured her pigtails while she sucked it. Her place looked like it had exploded, and the pile that remained eroded. Hold it, I couldn't find it though.
His vocals are reminding me of Death Pop.
Catfish, fine ass catfish, short, no tall bitch, that ain't you at all, bitch.
I like this one.
Another gorilla reference? The fuck is Jay okay?
No, he likes gorillas.
He really on this gorilla kick.
Alright, the chorus could have used some work.
Condemned state of Michigan, bird barking, thought she had a dog. Nope, it was her neck croaking like a frog. What in the Photoshop and hell is happening? With about 9 filters overlapping them. She has Sasquatch, what the fuck is happening? She got me contemplating attacking the home. She had word flew in her face like she washed with mace and fell from outer space. Catfish by an actual catfish, and her breath smelled like catfish. It's no wonder you paid for my.
Someone put gorillas with a new Bigfoot.
Oh yes.
That filter must have burned 1,000,000 gigabytes before that mug got any light. Catfish, fine ass catfish.
Everybody keeps putting MEC capital in the chat for Mikey Clark, but that looks, it's one little off from Meg.
Oh.
So I'm constantly like, what? Someone's asking me something? I'm like,
Yeah.
this one's cute.
It is.
Catfish, fine ass catfish, short, no tall bitch, that ain't you at all, bitch. Bitch, kill a bitch, Photoshop other bitch, shot you had to die, but you find a gorilla bitch.
They heard Clockwork Geese, Anubis, heard Catfish. They're like, yo, we can make a song about being catfished.
I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't really happen. Fear the Beard put ME capital than lowercase c.
Hey, that's better.
But like a capital C, like all you're missing is that little, is a G. It's not you guys, it's me because I'm medicated and I got this toothache going on right now and I'm just like, this, I don't even know how many we had. And the screen is getting smaller.
I feel like every time I look at my glass, it's full. And I'm like, I do not remember that thing being full.
Yeah.
Meg's too dope in the motherfucker. Meg's Diamond. Meg's Diamond.
That would be a cute name though too. Meg's too dope.
Yeah, it would.
Ugh.
like that. That was cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
That was definitely a fun one.
The next one is number 11. I'm Still Breathing.
Oh. I feel like this could have a deep. Maybe not. We're about to cover a song here.
I got nothing, not a fucking penny to my name. Hardly got a roof over my head, but all the same, I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing. My bitch left me, ran away with a fucking idiot. Sledgehammer my heart, I'm hardly about to quit. I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing. Seems like all roads lead to bones, and even around people feel alone, and hard times is all I know. The reaper's chasing me, and he won't let go. Yet I'm still breathing. Inhale, exhale.
Okay, I like this.
Did you see you put in the chat Violent DC and Makes Too Dope?
Yeah. I was concerned because somebody made a comment about Jay singing on this. I like this.
I don't think it's bad.
No. What he did on Bloody Sunday was bad. This
Yeah.
is not bad. This is him. He knows his limit of what he can and can't do. You know what I mean? Vocally.
Yeah, my boys, what boys? They all sold me the
Hey,
fuck
Juggalo
out.
Collectibles, drive home safe, okay?
Yet I'm breathing.
Hey,
We're not worried about you, we're worried about everybody else on the road, so watch them.
No, I'm worried about him. Thank you for that $4.99, Juggalo Collectibles.
I really like this one, actually.
I do. It's kind of giving me Collective Soul vibes, too. For anybody that knows, like, to where the river flows. That's funny. Me and Darby O'Trill were just talking about Collective Soul on Twitter last week.
Because I've never found it, yet I'm breathing. Inhale, exhale. Sometimes I exhale,
So the Grave said this would have been a way better last song. This would be a good album closer, I feel like. Papa Shango, this one makes me think of a Tempest Air Trap track. Kind of. It kind of reminds me of Take Me Home as well off of Rap Precious 3.
And yet I'm breathing.
Yeah.
I like it. This is like I'm okay as well. Like the message behind it. Like shit sucks, but I'm still breathing. You want me to wait for you? Oh yeah, I like this one for sure. Yeah, I like that one for sure. Why'd that go to why'd that go to the Naught? That's the second song. All right, we're on I'm Still Breathing. Okay. Yeah, I really like that one. That one was pretty solid. Definitely reminded me of some Take Me Home. Big time Collective Soul vibes on that one. I haven't really said this a lot before, but I'm a secret fan of Collective Soul. I really do enjoy their fucking music. So I think I'll just interact with the chat for a little bit. Meg's had to go. She's got a little bit of a cold going on, so she's getting some drainage out so that she's not sniffling and doing all that fun stuff, you know. Only 3 bad or just okay songs on this album. Fuck It, Play It Again while we wait for May. Play It Again. What was the one that you didn't like, Free the F and Beard? Maybe we'll play that one again. Max Rebo, shit, what's up, man? Jay loves 90s grudge. He would be geeked to hear this compared to Collective Soul. I mean, I mentioned it here. I'm going to probably mention it again in my review. But yeah, I love me some fucking Collective Soul. I was so like thrown aback when Darby O'Trill, he said, I forget what it was he fucking said on Twitter, and I like immediately just engaged with it because I was like, yeah, I love Collective Soul. So, no spoils in the chat, damn it, said Fear the effing beard. What was that for? I'm totally jumping around, so I apologize if I'm like reading something that's right by you and you're like, oh, he's about to read what I'm going to say or what I said. I'm just kind of jumping around. New York City trucking. What up, DC Fago guy and fam? Hope y'all enjoy, but whoop whoop, even if not. I'm enjoying it so far. I will say that. Something to keep in mind, it is new, so there is that novelty to it. I absolutely loved Yum Yum when I first heard it. Listened to the shit out of it. It became my top album of 2021. Admittedly, as I've listened to it more recently, it hasn't resonated as well. But when I do listen to it, I do enjoy it. Just don't find myself going back to it as much as I did when it first came out. So that could happen with this. It could not. Puns intended here. I'm going to get really punny, and I think people have maybe been annoyed at me doing that.
They're probably annoyed with me sneezing and stuff. Someone put in the comment, like, whatever I did with the mic, it ruined all the vocals.
Oh,
and
really?
All I did was just take it off. I didn't turn it off or anything.
Oh. Yeah, I went back and was looking on the last listening party we did. I know when we fidget with the mics or touch them, it's bad.
I didn't want them to hear me, like, sneezing and blowing my nose in the mic.
Oh, yeah.
I'm, like, 3 days out sick. I got sore throat. I got a toothache. I got a sinus drainage. It's a miracle I'm even here today.
Oh, thank you for being here, though. I had a lot of fun with you last time. I want to do this again. Pop Out is what we're playing next. For whatever reason, it went back to the Naught, the second track, so I don't know what happened.
It wants us to hear that again, I suppose.
I reckon.
So if the audio is messed up, please let me know so we can try to fix it. But
yeah, I think it's definitely just when we touch it, for sure. Yeah, that's a spoiler. I've had Fusion House.
Well, that last song, did you like it?
I did.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. It's definitely up. It's way early to be saying what's my favorite song, but that's definitely going to be a standout, I think.
Yeah.
So the next one is Pop Out, and apparently it's by DJ Clay.
Number 12.
We've got some people saying it's their least favorite.
Oh.
Stop. Got the baby screaming, season, slapping bones with some exercise demons. And now the witch twerking, shaking deep curtains.
God, this is gonna thump so hard in the car.
My car, your car, no.
No. Fear the effing beard, that still goes to Mexico City. Even after listening to only 30 seconds of this. Mexico City is awful. Not the city, the song. Okay, this song will definitely wear off fast. Not feeling it. The beat's dope, though.
I feel like this is a Shaggy song. Like, I feel like he heavily inspired this.
Yeah. But, like, it reminds me of Ball Bounce. I did not like Ball Bounce. Panties off of Fried Freshness 4. Did not care for that song.
Yeah. So you don't like ass and you don't like panties either?
I mean, I do. It's just those songs were too repetitive. This isn't terrible. The chorus might need to grow on me. Whoop whoop, Juggalo Speedy John with that $2 says, I'm late, never too late. Never too late. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for that $2. And also thank you for being a member.
Yeah. It's like something's just off a little bit. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It definitely is a short song, right?
Yeah, there's something just Not, I don't know.
It might grow on me, and it might just wear off on me. That's kind of where I'm at with it. Wait. Mexico City is memorable. Name the worst Twisted song. It's only hard because they all sound the same, not because they are so good. What? Is he talking about the Twisted song is all the same? Twisted songs do not all sound the same. They've got a lot of really great fucking music. Regardless of how you feel about them, you have to give it up to the fact that they're fucking.
The next one is Flashback number 2.
Right on. Which I think is just going to be more callbacks to the second hand.
Do you feel like they added the 2 flashbacks just so they can get to 17 tracks?
Probably. But I like it in the aspect of it's like calling that back to the flashback of the second hand, and this is the end. Insomnia.
I like this one better.
Yeah.
It's better than the first flashback.
They should have kept the bang pow boom in though. They just had it go bang and then it cuts off. This is like a dreadful thing too. It's like that dread, Jaws. It's coming closer. The end is coming.
It reminded me of like a dark hallway, like in like a scary movie. It's like wah, and you turn the corner and wah.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, I like this one a lot better than the first flashback for sure.
Yeah, I like the flashbacks. Juggler Speedy John, weird I resub, shows 31 months. Did it keep track of before? Dope. Thought it last one is. Yeah. I noticed that, and it will say that people rejoined if you were a member before, which is cool because it lets me know they were a member before and they're members again. I like that.
What perks do you get on your memberships?
Member shout outs in every video.
I know you changed it around a little bit this time around, right?
Yeah. Let me just pull that up and plug it real quick. So at Diet for 99 cents, so it's literally cheaper than a Faygo. You get a loyalty badge that shows that you're a member. You're seeing a lot of members now. You get custom emojis. I'm working on that. I got to get them resized so they fit right. But eventually there'll be emojis. You'll get early access to new videos. When I upload a video whenever they upload until they go live, they will be ad free. So you won't have ads. I won't monetize them until they go live for everybody. So you'll get first dibs of watching a video, and you'll get to watch it ad free. You'll get member shout outs, members only polls.
You know, the worst thing is like watching someone's video and there's 2 ads in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I don't know why that pisses me off so bad.
Well, and
it's like, oh man, I already watched an ad.
And the mid-rolling ones, yeah.
If it's multiple ads, I'll just close out the videos. I'm like, I just don't feel like dealing with ads.
So yeah, if you become a member, you can watch the videos ad free. Moving up to the regular level, which is $1.99, that'll give you access to a Google Drive where I'm storing all of the instrumentals that I'm making and using. If you've been noticing in the last couple months, the videos I have instrumental or background music playing. So if you hit me up,
you could just do like a 1 month membership and get those.
Yeah.
If that's what you're really interested in.
Right. You could totally do that for 1 month and then, cancel.
Yeah.
But everyone that's a regular member, nobody has reached out to me to give me their email address so I can add them to that drive.
Wow.
So it's like people are just signing up to support.
A lot of people have PCs and stuff nowadays. Yeah. A lot of people are doing it all on their mobile devices.
Right. So if that is something that you're interested in, the instrumentals, and you sign up wanting the instrumentals, make sure you reach out to me so I can add you. I need your email address to add to that Google Drive.
I agree with Fear of the Beard. non-skippable ads are the worst. We were just talking about this the other day.
I always make sure they're skippable.
I would like to understand, how is it we went from cable to online streaming, and the ads on the side paid for the free online streaming stuff, like YouTube. And then YouTube wants to put little ads in the beginning, and sometimes it's like a 5-second and you can skip. I can handle that.
Yeah.
I can muster up enough patience for 5 seconds. But the ones that are like 30 seconds, I can't. I'm already paying for internet. I'm paying for, like, why am I paying for ads? The ads should be paying for the service for free. And me and my dad were talking about this the other day. I said, I think cable's going to make a comeback.
Probably will.
Because all these streaming services are buying each other out, bundling. They keep raising the price every year.
And maybe that's their goal.
And do you know how much Dad pays for cable? $100.
That's not bad.
You know how much we pay for internet? $80.
Yeah.
And everybody's got internet on their phones now. Ain't nobody got, well, you know, most people don't have money for Wi-Fi. And so it's like, I can see it making a comeback. If they lowered their prices, I could see it.
I could too. So yeah, when I upload videos, I try to give like at least 24 hours before I make it live for everybody else. That way the members have a chance to see the video ad-free. And then the last perk for regular members is members-only videos. And I'm wanting to expand that a little bit more. I actually am thinking about firing up the computer and let it record when I'm over here recording any videos. That way they get like behind-the-scenes, unedited videos. I haven't fully explored that. I'm trying to think how to get.
I love you. I think a lot of people love you, but I don't think nobody wants to see that.
They don't want to see unedited me?
No, because this man spends 5 hours filming one 30-minute video. I'm like, bro, are you still not done? And sometimes he'll like I'll like check in later in the day. I'm like, hey, how'd your video go? He goes, oh, I scrapped it. I'm like, bro, you were there for 2 hours filming. You scrapped it?
Well, see, I get scatterbrained like a motherfucker. Yeah, and then I restart.
Nobody wants to see that. I'm sorry. No,
they might.
No.
Tell you what, members, I'm going to put a poll up. If you guys want a behind-the-scenes video
do it right now.
Start.
Do it right now.
We're going to focus on the... I'll get back to that. But...
okay, make sure you put an option to vote down, because I'm voting down on that.
Well, yeah, it'll be a yes or no.
It's going to be a no for me.
I'm going to offer it to only members.
Listen, I can save you guys the trouble because I see the behind the scenes. You don't want to see it. Trust me. Trust me, you don't want to. I'll save you the torture.
I don't see where it popped up, but it looks like Don't Eat the Crab Dip became a member, and so did Harley VT. Thank you guys for becoming members and supporting the channel. I appreciate that.
Is that the little icon next to their name?
Yeah,
does that mean they're members?
the little grayish black DCFAYGOGUY icon. Those are members.
That's cool.
So, but yeah, that's my little shameless plug. If you want to become a member to help support the channel, I greatly appreciate it. And those are some of the perks that I offer to you. And yeah.
Are you ready? For number 14, throw him up.
Throw him up. I'm liking this beat so far.
If I wasn't feeling so sick, I'd be vibing with you right now.
Joe Lewis, Speedy Johnson, who remembers when DC would dance to the super chats?
Oh, that was good. We should bring that back.
Yeah, we should. I like the vibe, like you have to dance.
She says, as someone who rambles, I feel both of your pain. I get annoyed with myself listening to myself talk. Yeah, so I hear him film it, and then I gotta hear him edit it.
I try to put a headphone in.
And then I gotta go watch him and support him, so.
Oh, Papa Shango, this might be the wildest Ice Speed dance anthem since Mr. White Suit. Who remembers during my Found review where I actually got on camera and shook my butt to the camera because that's what the song made me do? If you haven't watched that review, go watch that review. I totally like shake my butt on camera.
I feel like we need a reenactment. You know, for people who maybe forget.
Okay.
Yeah, don't flash nobody.
I don't remember how I did it, honestly. It's been so long. I did something like that. There you go. There's your dance, Juggalos, Beady John. I like the vibe of this. It's definitely like dancing.
I really like this one. I know it's probably not showing my enthusiasm, but I am not here against my will, and I am having fun, I promise.
At least she finally settled down. Orgasm, you can rewind it. I'm not shaking my ass again. Unless you super chat.
Oh, wait, he missed it. He was washing his hamster. I mean, you can't make that stuff up. You gotta do it again now.
I can't just give away my booty shakes for free.
And he was
that one was for Juggalos, Beady John.
He was washing his hamster, though.
Honestly, Max Rebo, I'm surprised that this is a Kuma beat. This definitely felt like Mikey Clark. But hey, Kuma is the shit. I love Kuma. Damn it, Orgasm's right. He is a member. All right, one more for you. There you go. All right, no more freebies.
That was a good one. That was cute.
Nice little right to the left.
Yeah, it was a good angle, yeah. I really like this song.
I do too.
I really like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. That one was pretty dope. Very catchy, for sure. And it seemed like they were having fun with it. You good?
I feel like shit.
You look good.
My head hurts. No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's a meme. You haven't seen those?
My head hurts.
Yeah, like when a guy tries to like hit on his wife.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So like, oh, my head.
I have a headache.
No, like my head hurts. It was a joke. My head doesn't really hurt. Everything else hurts.
Sir Maskey says this one slaps hard. He was talking about Softy Pillow Man, which I'm assuming is the next song.
But I like how it was upbeat and very danceable, but also dark at the same. I really like that song.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Honestly, that was like my top 3.
Was it?
I think that's in my top 3.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time narrowing it down, so I think repeat listens will
Well, I
help.
think after this, like this rest of this week, I'll listen to it like on repeat, and then.
Oh, for sure.
This is called Softy Pillow Man.
And I have no idea what to expect from this.
Oh, maybe it's like a sleep drug.
Maybe. Ecoside Fiend just said this next song is the only one on the album that I feel seems really out of place. It's not bad. It just didn't resonate with me.
Interesting. Number 15. That intro's gotta go though.
A bitch.
I was not expecting that.
Well, there's one in every team and part of every crew.
What are we in a fucking Disney movie?
Mr. Pink pussy hole, softer than a snuggie. His face cuter than a baby orangutan. He sits and he cries out his big round eyes. He blows his back out every time he sneezes. He shivers and freezes, so it's 95 degrees. He does nothing but lose, watching Blues Clues. Certified bitch boy, feeling his shoes. Easily he bruised, lullabies in his headphones. He whimpers and moans, he got styrofoam bones. Never leaves home, but it ventures to the kitchen and then starts flinching when mom starts bitching, itching for an ass kicking or something better, no harder than grandma's sweater. Softy Pillow Man ass. Softy Pillow Man ass.
Wait.
I'm confused how we got the title Softy
Yeah,
Pillow
I
Man.
feel like if I understood what a Softy Pillow Man was, that maybe I could interpret the song better.
Yeah, is that a thing?
You should look it up.
Like, maybe we could have called this Deadbeat or something? Because that's kind of what I'm feeling from it, is like they're pointing out somebody who's just a deadbeat. Which would make sense, and it would fit the vibe. Softy Pillow
There they
Man.
go again. Pillow Man is Meg.
Literally, the only thing that popped up was the My Pillow guy.
So I guess people in the chat are just saying it's just like a soft man. Okay.
Hey, they make medicine for that. Okay, why don't you just say that? Why not just say bitch? Or soft man? Or I don't know.
This motherfucker 37 is still bedwetting, softer than a fat bitch netting. The Pillow Man, altogether, he weighs about a kilogram. He knits quilts and Afghan soft felt hands. All that shows is a pussy on his CAT scan. A skinny ass blubber man. Damn, he couldn't stretch a rubber band.
John, I guess Tangle Lovers posted that there are CDs at the gathering. So I assume after the gathering they'll go up on the ball.
His ass needs 3-ply diapers. Listening to the crying, his wet cheeks glistening. And the crib is what he's sipping in. Slap face on both sides. He's scared of pets. At 6 had a beard. It's weird as it gets. Still breastfeeds. Fuck coffee. Damn. Back above me. Softy the Pillow Man.
Okay, it's connecting for me now.
Certainly a bitch. Softy Pillow Manners. Bitch. Certainly a bitch. Softy Pillow Manners. Bitch. Certainly a bitch. Softy Pillow Manners. Bitch. Certainly a bitch. Two fat lips and sprung his own hip. Trying to suck his own dick. That's what I heard. Absurd. A big fan of Big Bird and SpongeBob, but terrified of Squidward. A big nerd beat down by a church boy who called him Lurch and took all his nerd toys. His grandma got him back though. Matter of fact, yo, that still goes back in vogue. And a fine ass college girl across the street caught him in her bushes, beating his meat. And as she skated, he said that he loved her. His ass softer than a duvet cover. His brothers, he hold them just like his friends. Wears back ends. A bitch's ass begins. Ain't nothing pretend as far as where he stand. A certified ass bitch. Softy the Pillow Man. Softy Pillow Manners. Bitch. Certainly a bitch. 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 A bitch.
Okay. I guess I should have paid more attention to that. A bitch. It's finally there. It's connected with me.
A bitch. A bitch.
I don't know why it went back to pop out. I did want to pull it up. I looked it up on her phone because my phone is live streaming right now. I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see this. But Fagel Lovers did post there are CDs at the gathering. So there you go. You can rest assured there are CDs available. Assumption is that after the gathering, they will go up on the vault. Or maybe during the gathering. Maybe they're giving the juggalos that are there a couple of days. So I'm going to kind of just look at this merch because I think I just saw where Ivy Killa said you have a shirt with the knot with the white outlines like Meg's wanted. So I am going to kind of look through these real quick. Oh, they got a red shirt with the knot on there. That's pretty fucking sweet looking, honestly. I'm not mad at the red. I don't know how well you guys can see that right there. The fucking red knot. That's kind of sweet. Y'all should head over to Faygo Lovers on Facebook if you have Facebook. They posted pictures. Looks like they did it 2 hours ago, so right around the time that we went live. So they've got some pretty sweet fucking looking merch on there. Oh, dude, they've got like the original Gathering, what do they call that? What's the book called? The program. They got the program, the original one from the first Gathering is on there. That's pretty fucking sweet. They got some really sweet merch at the Gathering this year. Obviously, we're not going. Otherwise, we'd be there now, or we'd be heading out tonight, I would assume. But they have some pretty fucking sweet merch. I'm not seeing the one with the white outline. I'm just seeing the red shirt. Oh, hang on. I just found it. I think I found it. They got a Yum Yum. Oh, they've got a Yum Yum shirt. They got a fucking Fearless Fred Fury. Where's the Bang Pow Boom? Okay, there's the Bang Pow Boom, the Death Pop. Okay, that's pretty fucking sweet. Pretty fucking sweet. I pulled up Faygo Lovers on your Facebook because they posted, Faygo Lovers posted merch pics. Sorry, my brain was...
Well, and I'm sorry I keep interrupting your live stream.
You're all good. It went back to pop out again, so I don't know if you want to hit I'm Fallen next.
Well, wait, I want to see the merch.
You want to see the merch? All right.
Oh, you uploaded pictures?
Yeah. They have Ivy Killer was pointing out there's a shirt on there with the white outline, but I didn't fully see that myself. Shit, Juggalo 972 in the chat. What is good? The record really hits. Hell yeah, it really has been hitting for me. Fucking Juggalo 972. He's been fucking making YouTube videos so goddamn long. Before I was even thinking about making videos, I was watching his shit.
I think this is the two that they're referring to.
Okay. I kind of like that red one with the white looking.
I don't know if you can even see.
Yeah, I held it up there for him to show them that. Subnoise Soldier in the chat. What up?
Oh. Unless it's this one.
Oh, that could be it. That looks kind of nice. I think that's a jersey, though, there. I don't know that I'd want to rock it. I don't know that I'd want to spend the money on a jersey. Well, I mean, I guess I could confidently say we're more than halfway through the album. I'm going to safely say I like the Naught. But we are going to have to see what the next few days do as well. But I'm definitely going to be fucking listening to this shit.
Oh, they got skateboards this year.
Do they? You made
for $100.
You made a face when you did that. You went.
No, I'm trying not to sneeze.
I was gonna say you made a face when you said that.
No, they got skateboards this year for $100, but there's no wheels or nothing on it, so I don't know if it's just the board. I'm assuming. Looks like they got Juggalos Against Sanity for $10.
Damn, that's a steal. I think we paid $30 for
the big box is $10.
Big box. Oh, the regular game. Echo said Fiend says, you got a problem with skaters, Megs? No, she was trying not to sneeze. I was just giving her a hard time.
Yeah, no, I'm like...
she kind of raised her lip like Elvis.
I'm like doing everything I can to not sneeze on the mic.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. We want to play the next song? What was the next one called again?
I don't know. I'm still looking at pictures, man.
I'm Fallen. I just hit the mic.
All their DVDs are $5 each. Or you can get 5 DVDs for $20.
Does it show how much they're selling the Naught for?
They have the Riddle Box Weekend, the Family Underground, JCW. They got a couple records there. They got bags this year, backpacks, and a tote bag with the Gathering logo.
Nice.
Tons of hats.
See, and the time to get merch is from somebody who's at the Gathering or somebody going to Hallowicked. Wink, wink, Timmy.
You said
because
the
you know the vault's going to charge outrageous prices for shipping.
This jersey?
No, just the CD. Oh, yeah,
the jersey's $150.
Does it say how much the CD is?
No, it's like I think he's zoomed in on the table.
Gotcha. Probably just trying to show that there is a CD because I know a lot of people have been asking.
Well, I guess we're on number 16. I'm falling.
Yep. This one had my attention from the teaser.
You're right, though. The online store will charge like double just for shipping.
I don't know when it began. Crash through any surface, then I'm falling again. I'm still falling, and there's nothing else I can do. Hit the ground.
Let's see what happens. The song's still going.
52, and I'm falling. Hear me in the wind, I'm screaming. Got the feeling I'm falling, and it ain't no dreaming. I'm falling. Plus I'm terrified of heights.
Like Bloody
The only
Sunday
thing I
vibe.
know is all my days and nights I spent falling. My heart jumps out of my throat. I pray to God I split and that I finally croak. I keep falling, trap floors must have gave in. Here I come, forehead, about to bust the pavement, and I'm falling. Maybe fast but never slow, straight down to my death, that is my ebb and flow. I'm falling, but I don't see a bottom or top. So in the meantime, all I do is drop. Down, fall. Straight down, plunge to your death. Straight down, plunge to your death. Fall. Straight down, plunge to your death. Straight down, plunge to your death. I'm falling. No parachutes or wings. What the fuck's a big house? Cars and gold rings when you falling. Nothing but a butt naked clown. Praying for the day my body make a flat sound. Falling. Then turn, twist, and flip. Ain't gotta cope without hope or a rope to grip. Nope, falling. What a blessing death would be. Laying head first, driven by the rest of me. Still falling, freely through the midnight sky. Never meant to coast, glide, or float, or fly. Just falling, like a bullet shot straight down. It's terrifying, but I haven't ate the ground. Yet falling, my elevator cable snap. Off the top, roping down through a table and crack. Boom, falling. What goes up eventually falls. Storing up the building, endless stories tall. Drop falling. Straight down, plunge to your death. Straight down, plunge to your death. Fall. Straight down, plunge to your death. Straight down, plunge to your death.
Not too bad. This one might have to grow a little, but the beat's fucking with me.
Yeah, I'm not liking this one.
Not just bleed, no falling. And without a bungee cord.
The
I don't
vocals,
like hate it. I'm not really feeling it.
the vocals do kind of remind me of Marvin's Missing Link, though. Like their delivery and their cadence.
What falling? A shooting star make you wish. That's all she wrote. Sleep with the fish. No falling, like an angel gone wrong. How does falling straight to hell take so long? How falling? Bullshit. Why all the stalling? Give me that.
Warlock, it's not so much the beat, like the poo-poo, it's that.
Straight down back to earth. Head first, only feet sticking out of the dirt. Ooh, falling. Aim it out a net to catch me. Bring a fucking shovel if you're trying to fetch me. Drop falling. Straight down, plunge to your death. Straight down, plunge to your death. Fall. Straight down, plunge to your death. Straight down, plunge to your death. I don't think anyone should try to die. You know, people ain't meant to fly, so why try? I don't think anyone should jump off a cliff unless you in a hurry to be a stiff. I don't think anyone should try to die. You know, people ain't meant to fly, so why try? I don't think anyone should jump off a cliff unless you in a hurry to be a stiff. Try to die, you know,
I'm sure this one will grow on me. As I'm listening, it's starting to.
I don't think anyone should jump off a cliff unless you in a hurry to be a stiff. I don't think anyone should try to die, you know, people ain't meant to fly, so why try? I don't think anyone should jump off a cliff unless you in a hurry to be a stiff.
Yeah, I kind of messed with me just a little bit there.
We still got like a minute and a half.
On this? Oh. Oh, so they're doing like a buy-in drilling type thing. Never House Carnival of Carnage. They're doing it here.
The mighty death mob.
Okay, I'm getting chills. Here come the fucking chills.
I don't wish this was at the beginning of the song. Though.
Yeah, like at the beginning of
The
While It Lasts.
hissing blaze.
Yeah. It's happening.
Fearless Fred's Furies.
They better call it the Yum Yum Flower. If they call it Yum Yum Bedlam, they
Flip
fucked
the
up.
table. I'm flipping the table.
I'm not gonna flip the table, but I'll be upset.
Yum Bedlam.
God damn it! It's not. It's called the Yum Yum Flower. They fucked it up.
The Naught.
That was dope. It's called the Yum Yum Flower. How did they forget the name of their own Joker card?
I don't know. Send them an email.
You know what? I am personally going to. No, I'm just kidding. I think that they just forget in their seminar where they revealed the name of the image. Well, not the image. They revealed the name of Yum Yum Flower. They said Yum Yum Flower is the Joker's card. Yum Yum Bedlam is the album, and that there would be 3 seeds that follow, and they would all make up the Yum Yum Flower. It's like they forget that, but I didn't. I'm an elephant. I never forget. But shout out to Juggalo972 for that $10 super chat. Says Softy, Pillow Man, and While It Lasts are my favorites off this record. There's a lot of throwbacks, especially how they did the second deck callback on the last track. Much motherfucking Wicked Clown love forever from the Pot of Positivity. Thank you for that $10, Juggalo972. I appreciate that. I'm loving the album. I'm loving all the callbacks. Absolutely fucking chills. And as much as I got pissed about the Yum Yum Bedlam, it's easily forgivable. Everybody does it. It's just like how they started off calling it the second hand of Joker cards, and now it's the second deck. It's whatever. I gotta get over it. I just gotta be.
No, I think you should start a petition.
Should I? I'll probably get
have them re-release this album. Have them change that one little lyric.
You know what? I could just go in and edit it myself.
Oh my god! Do not. That's too far.
Edit it myself to where in that seminar where they called it the Yum Yum Flower, it's actually that's just dubbed in there. The audio won't match, and then I'll upload it on YouTube. Tell me what the fuck is this? I'm like, this is what it should.
Okay, I dare you. I dare you. That would be hilarious.
So one of the big spoilers I had has to be the last song because it's what's coming up now.
You got it spoiled for you? How?
There's a song from the 80s that people
Don't spoil it for me.
I'm not. I'm just saying a song from the 80s people were referencing.
Oh, okay.
And so it kind of told me what.
While It Lasts.
While It
Lasts. Last song, number 17. 6 minutes long, and this makes the album a total hour and 6 minutes.
Damn.
Your time is of the essence. As soon as it's gone, you don't have no presence.
Oh,
you ain't even a peasant.
God. This fucking song.
I love this song. I love Africa.
They fucking play it on the radio every goddamn day.
It's such a good song.
It doesn't belong on this album, though. It belongs like an EP.
I hit my mic again, so I got. Yes, I agree. No, come on.
I mean, it is catchy.
Couldn't we have had Sin or fucking Lex Diamond for this? I'm sorry. I don't want to shit on him. Alright, I'm gonna shut up.
are falling down the hourglass. Enjoy that living, cause this shit don't last. There's only one future and it's coming on fast. And you're nothing, fuck your irrelevant past. And I'm gonna keep world traveling, spreading this clown love to her and him while it lasts.
Why are we listening?
So this definitely must have been a Bloody Sunday leftover. This is what it sounds like.
I don't think so.
No?
I disagree.
God, I don't want to shit on it.
I like it.
I like Shaggy's parts. I don't like this part.
I like all of it. I think it's hilarious. Hey, you're not speaking the lyrics correctly.
Ivy Killer, they're not sorry if they tricked you. You're right, man. I was expecting something else, I guess. Hey, at least it's a good beat. I love the music for this song.
I know.
I love Africa. I've never been to Africa, but I love the song Africa. Oh!
Twist and fly to the other side. Ain't no other side for you. While it lasts, the shit will continue.
This is gonna be their new outro when they do concerts. It would be a good one. There's 3 more minutes.
Really? It's got a great message. I'm just Echo Side Fiend says I really like this. I think you did a good job on it. Great message. I love the message. The karaoke singing, and I hate to put it so shitty. The karaoke singing is like, you know what it needs? I've been saying in videos, I'm gonna hop on his nuts any chance I get. This needs low-key singing on it. That's who could have saved that. Low-key singing on that fucking hook. Low-key can sing.
You think like Jay's tried to get Shaggy to do it and he just refuses to try?
I think he probably gets in the studio. He's like, no, man, I ain't fucking singing. That shit's gonna, no. Yeah, I think so. I think Shaggy's like,
I could just see them in the studio arguing. Just try it. Nope.
I mean, that was perfect for Legs Diamond to
I think
try to get in touch
Sid
with
would
him.
have been from Zug Island would have been really good.
Yeah, Sid would do good because I'm going to assume this was probably a Mike P track.
But other than that, I actually really like the song.
Yeah, I like it too.
I do feel a little bit scrambled in my brain because it does feel like I'm listening to 2 different songs at the same time. But once the lyrics come out and I can like visually see the lyrics while I'm listening to music, that usually does it for me.
Yeah, I think I'm struggling with that a little bit too. Because you heard me sing, when the chorus kicks in, I'm immediately just singing.
Yeah, and so I'm like really trying to listen to what the fuck they're saying. And I'm like, would you shut up over there? I'm already so disoriented. I feel like I'm listening to the radio on drugs. And then you're over there singing a 3rd song. And I'm like, I don't even know what's going on.
The message. What message are you talking about, Juggalotus BD John?
The message of the song.
Oh, listen to the message. Okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, and you can't listen to the message if you're singing over it different lyrics.
Okay, I'm gonna come down from my judgmental pedestal.
Okay, you want to do a little more?
Yeah, let's go.
Twisted can't fly to the other side. Is that what they're saying?
Twisted fly to the other side. Remember off of Mason Jekyll Brothers?
It sounds like they're saying Twisted can't fly to the other side.
I mean, they can.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. song has an ending, okay? I like the xylophone there.
Yeah, there's more. It's got a minute left.
The end is the best.
Whenever you see a horse go by, you know you'll be the next to die. They wrap you up in bloody sheets and throw you
Is that
down
Ruby?
10,000 feet. They
Maybe.
put you in a big black box and cover you up with dirt and rocks. All goes well for about a week until your coffin begins to leak. The worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play pinochle on your snout. They eat your eyes, they eat your nose, they eat the jelly
Well, snout would be a
between your
reference to
toes.
furries too.
A big green worm with rolling eyes crawls in your stomach and out your eyes. Your stomach turns a slimy green.
Well, they could have edited that better together instead of making her do one long thing.
Yeah. They're saying in the chat that they're pretty sure it's Sarah Rusi.
Oh, it does sound like her.
She did good. Huh. Oh, hey, yeah. Okay.
They could have edited that better for her though.
For sure. They could have. Damn it! I'm gonna hop back on my pedestal.
Don't
No, I'm
do
not.
it.
I'm not
Don't
gonna
do
do it. I'm not
Don't
gonna do it because
Don't
people
do
said
it.
they like
Fight
that
the
song. I don't want to shit on
Fight
it.
the
That's
urge.
not the right thing to
Take
do.
a deep breath in. Fart it out. Let go.
I don't have to fart.
Fake it.
Okay. Blow a little raspberry. All in all, I like the Naught. All in all, really good. Little bit disappointed with the final track. I was totally expecting something different for that. So that definitely was a letdown for me, if I'm being honest.
No, like if that was Ruby, that was cute. If it was anybody else, I would be embarrassed.
What, at the end?
Yeah.
It was cute. I mean, it worked. Because when I remember someone saying that Sarah said she was on the album, and
Yeah,
I was
so
expecting.
why'd they make her do like one whole long thing? Why would they not edit it into?
Yeah, like clip it
You
so
know,
that she didn't
hearing
hear.
her go, like, why would you not edit that out?
I don't know.
The
But-
flow was off for me.
Yeah, but it was a nice little like almost nursery rhyme outro to it. Because when I'd seen that she had said she was on it, I was expecting like Sugar Slam on Found. Like I was like, oh, she's gonna be
Yeah.
on like every other song singing like Sugar Slam was.
Sugar Slam did a good job though.
She did, but I wasn't sure how she would do, and she did good with that little outro.
Really wasn't even her. It was the way they edited it that made it sound awful. It really wasn't her.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I was expecting something different for that final track. So I'm definitely that's probably my biggest letdown was that outro, that closing track. But all in all, I like the album. I'm excited to let's start this whole thing over again. Whoa, what up, y'all?
Look, I don't got it in me.
Just kidding. Just kidding, guys.
You got to give me a couple days. Do apologize for my lack of enthusiasm. I am sick. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm sick. Don't I feel like shit? I look like shit. I sound like shit.
You look good though. Max Rebo said, "I like it unedited. It makes it creepier." I guess that makes sense because she's like in your ear and talking like this.
But there was a lot of hesitation, like, you know.
Yeah. Like Sugar Daddy was, get in there. You're doing good. Keep going.
Yeah, it was like one big long thing. Like she probably had done it like 20 times, and that was the best take. And you know,
maybe. Philly Grave says, "Isn't that shit from Scary Stories?" I am not familiar. The Naught is pretty good. Otherwise, not a fan of "I'm Still Breathing," "Pop Out," or "While It Lasts." But other than that, yeah, "While It Lasts" and probably "Pop Out" were probably the two that didn't resonate with me the most. They'll probably have to grow on me for sure.
Yeah.
And hey, I may end up like listening to this tomorrow While It Lasts may just click for me and I just fall in fucking love with it. Sometimes that happens. Michelle Libra Luna says, thank you for sharing this. Thank you for being here. We enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun, I think, doing a listening party like this, especially when everybody in the chat has already listened to the album and we're kind of new coming into it. It's fun for them to like anticipate, for everyone to anticipate what's coming.
To see that you might also like.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Look, as much as they don't like each other, their legacies are intertwined. So, but Max Rebo said it is from Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Yes,
This album is considered a rock album.
probably because of the couple of tracks that had rock in there. Warlock says, I want to see ICP do full albums like Twisted. Do you mean rock albums? Because technically, Zug Island was like a Violent J rock passion project. Cracked Tiles, I should say. But honestly, I would too, if done right. I want it done right.
So it says...
I actually really like Twisted's Welcome to Your Funeral. I'm probably one of 10 people, I think, that likes that album. That album was amazing to me. I think they did that album right because they worked with a producer who does that kind of music. And to me, a lot of what makes that album so good is the music. And Twisted, I think Twisted did good singing on it. I think they really did. But a lot of what I love about that album is the music that Zeus fucking made for them for that album.
It says the producer is Mike P.
Okay.
Howard Willing and Brian Cage.
The Brian K-A-G-E?
Yeah.
That's Kuma. And then Mike P, he's the one that produced.
And Howard Willing.
I don't know who that is.
And then Shaggy the Airhead is also on here as a producer.
So I don't recognize the Howard Willing. Unless that's what Devereaux's real name is.
It says mixing engineer Howard Willing.
Oh.
Mikey Clark was a producer. Howard Willing was a mixing engineer on all of them. And Brian Cage was master engineer, but not on all of them, just some of them.
Okay. Okay. Archie Warchie says, I like all of the Lulu Gods of Evil Rise album. So do I. That's probably going to be my album of the year, if I'm being honest.
And Kuma is a producer.
Yeah, he did a couple of the tracks.
And DJ Clay, too.
Yeah, he did the Pop Out, the titty song, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Echo Side Fiend is the other person who loves Welcome to Your Funeral. I believe I saw Fear the F and Beard say that as well. But yeah, we are clocking in at... What are we at? I'm going to hit live on this. I believe I saw... Whoa! Turn that down. We've been, well, it's 8:10, so 2 hours. We're 2 hours in right now. That's a good live stream.
Yeah, because the album is only an hour, so...
Oh, yeah. Fear the F and Beard says Kuma and Mike P should have did the whole album. Honestly, I was leaning towards Mike E. Kuma. Like, I would have loved to hear more Kuma beats. But all in all, I'm happy with who it was. I enjoy some Devereaux beats. I definitely enjoy Shaggy the Airhead beats. I think Ding Ding Doll is actually fucking great.
I do too. I agree with that.
It's produced by Shaggy the Airhead. Insomnia is great. I like that song. I hate the tags on it, especially the one in the middle that doesn't need to be there because it's two different beats. But yeah, all in all, I was happy with the production on this. I was happy with it. So
I don't know. I do agree with that comment because it is a little all over the place. There's a lot of different producers and engineering.
yeah.
And for an EP or something, that's fine. But for a Joker card, you kind of want the whole album to be one entity.
Yeah, and that's probably why Death Pop is so standing out for me. It's all Mikey Clark, and it was mixed and mastered by Kuma. It's a Mikey Kuma album.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I was hoping for this one was produced by Mikey Clark, mixed and mastered by Kuma.
Yeah. That's probably why we like some songs more than others.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So, yeah. Anything else you want to say before we wrap it up and head out of here?
I'm excited to listen to it more later.
Me too.
And kind of get a more of a feel.
Yeah.
Especially when I'm feeling better too.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, we're probably not listening to a volume we would probably listen to when we're jamming out.
Yeah.
We're keeping it a little bit
like
lower.
Maybe this weekend or something. We're like cleaning. We can like bump it or something.
I'll definitely be listening in headphones. I'll listen in my car, but my stereo, the speakers, there's like a rattling that it's doing. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the speaker. I don't know if it's the stereo itself. But
maybe it's in your head.
No, you've heard it too.
That's how loud it
is. But yeah, I'm excited to listen to this for sure. The chat is still fucking popping off though. People are still going crazy in here. It's in your head. Young Crowbar says, I hope the Knot has an EP to go with it. I don't know what it would be, though. I don't think there really will be an EP. I know somebody had commented on a video of mine recently asking if I thought there would be too, kind of like Yum Yum had. I don't necessarily think that's the direction. I think their plan will probably be to let this era have its time and then move on to the next set of Joker cards. I mean, they're going to have to if they're going to do 5 more.
Yeah.
What's probably going to happen is honestly, the Knot probably won't have a very long era. It'll probably be shorter. But yeah. Wait. Juggler Speedy John. Welcome to my funeral. Wasn't wrote by Twisted. Mono said lyrics were wrote by someone else. He said he wanted to see how people think Twisted should sound. He said it in a couple live streams. I even asked at VIP Green Book Tour. He said, yeah, that's true. Oh, interesting. So it really wasn't even that much of a Twisted album. I didn't even pay attention to that. I should go look at the CD and see who the credits are for writing. But yeah, I really liked Welcome to Your Funeral. That album surprised me. I went into it not expecting to like it, and I just fell in love. The Wake is such a good song musically, thematically, the chorus, all the way up into them doing the bridge and then going into the outro with the piano. That's beautiful music right there. You know? you look tired.
I agree.
We'll probably go ahead and head out of here then so we can go chill, relax a little bit before bed, which is in about an hour.
I still got to eat dinner.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we definitely got to get going. We're going to wrap it up. Thank you, everybody who was here live with us. Again, shout out to all of our members. Shout out to everybody who super chatted. It is greatly appreciated. More than words can express. I thank all of you.
It's nice like hanging out like this and listening to it for the very first time and getting to share that with everybody and hearing their thoughts and opinions in the comments. Like, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's definitely been fun, and I look forward to doing it more, honestly.
Yeah, I do too.
With future albums. We'll definitely make it.
Since we all live so damn far apart from each other.
Yeah, we will definitely have to do this again when another major album drops. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Give me about maybe a week, and I'll probably have my review ready to drop. So if I don't have any other videos,
give about a week to listen to it, and then 5 hours to film it, 3 more hours to refilm it, and then 2 hours to edit it and contemplate if you need to re-edit it
or refilm it,
and then wait another 2 days because you're not sure, or you had another idea, and then like maybe a week later he'll get it uploaded.
Yeah.
So 2 weeks.
But definitely stay tuned because the review will be coming. And if no other videos drop in between now and then, I'll see you guys next time.
On your review too, you should do like your top 3, top 5.
Oh, I always do. Yeah. Always. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.